This is a problem of quadratic equation. What's our a here? Our a here is what? It's minus 2. Look at what you're looking at. You're looking at the general form of quadratic equation. Now, the highest term, the coefficient of the highest term is our a. The highest term here is minus 2. That means our a is what? Minus 2. Solution. Then our b here is what? Our b here is 3. And our c is 5. Just forget the rearrangement and all that. Now, we are looking for the factors of what? A and c. Factors of AC. AC, yeah, A times C. A times C will give what? Minus 10. Minus 10. Now, when added to give you what? We give you 3. And what are those factors? Let's first of all bring out the factors of minus 10. The factor that I can think of is what? Minus 10 and 1. 10 and minus 1. 5 and minus 2. Minus 5 and 2. In each of these, all these are factors of minus 10. Minus 10 times 1 will give you minus 10. 10 times minus 1 will give you minus 10. 5 times minus 2 will give you minus 10. Minus 5 times 2 will give you what? Minus 10. But we are looking for that particular one that when added together, it will give you what? 3. Now, when you add this together, you get what? Minus 9. When you add this together, you get what? 9. When you add this together, you get what? 3. When you add this, you get minus 3. So look at the one we are going for. Now, this equation now becomes this 5 plus we replace this our b. We replace this our b with this, the factors of this particular number. Now we have 5x minus 2x minus 2x squared equal to 0. Now, you factor out. We have 5 here, we have 5 here. 5 here should be out. We have 1 plus x, right? To factor out, what do they have in common here? We have minus 2x. We factor out minus 2x. Minus 2x into bracket 1 plus x. You have to take note of this minus, because when you use this minus 2x to open up this bracket, you get the same thing here. So you have to be very careful with all these signs. Equal to what? 0. Now, we have 1 plus x here, we have 1 plus x here. So they have something in common. You have to factor out again this 1 plus x to give you what? 1 plus x. 5 minus 2x is equal to 0. Now, you see that 1 plus x is equal to 0, or 5 minus 2x is equal to 0. Now we have 1 plus x equal to 0. Then our x is equal to what? Minus 1. Or if 5 minus 2x equal to 0. This one will come to this side. It changes to what? 5 equal to 2x. Now, to get our x, you divide both sides with the coefficient of what? Our x, coefficient of x. The coefficient is this 2 here. Divide through by 2. 2. 2 will cancel 2 to give you what? 5 over 2. So that means our x is either minus 1. It's either x is minus 1 or 5 over 2. Is that clear? Now let's look at more example. Yeah, let me clean the board. Now, solve equation says example 3. Question says solve the equation x minus 2 x minus 3 equal to 12. Yeah. Solve the equation x minus 2 into bracket x minus 2 another bracket x minus 3 equal to 12. What do? It's very simple. First thing you do, you expand this, which is, let me write this in out first. You have x minus 2 x minus 3 12. Now for the expansion, you have to do it first to second. Is that correct? So this thing will multiply this and this will multiply this. Then we come back and use the second one to multiply the first one and use it to multiply the second one. Look at it. This x times this will give what? X squared minus 3x. This will multiply this will give you what? Minus 2x. This will multiply this will give you what? Plus 6. Because minus times minus will give you what? Plus. Equal to what? 12. Is that correct? So now, we have x squared minus 5x minus 6. That's what we have, because when you bring this one inside, let me take it one step at a time. What we solve for this, minus 3x minus 2x, you have minus 5x. Now, we have plus 6. This one will come to this side. You have minus 12 equal to 0. Is that correct? Now, we have x squared minus 5x. 6 minus 12 will give you what? Minus 6 equal to 0. Now, what's our a? This is our a. This is a quadratic form. This is a quadratic form. What's our a here? Our a here is 1. Our b is minus 2. It's minus 5. And our c is minus 6. Now we're looking for the factors of a, c. AC will give you what? 1 times minus 6 will give you minus 6. That means AC is 6. Factors of minus 6 that when added value, you can put it added value to give you minus 6. Now, what are the factors of minus 6? Yeah. The first thing I can think of is minus 6 and 1. Minus 1 and what? 6. Are there any factor again? Oh, yeah. We have 3 and minus 2 and minus 3 and 2. All these are factors of what? Factors of minus 6. Now, when you add them together, 1 minus this will give you what? Minus 5. This plus this will give you what? 5. This minus this will give you what? 1. And this will give you what? Minus 1. How come? Oh, sorry. It should be minus 5. This should be minus 5. So we have gotten it here. This is the particular factor that when added, factors of 6 minus 6, that when added you get your b. You get minus 5. So we are going with this one. So that when writing down this equation, you place it with what? This. Is that correct? Now this equation now becomes x squared plus x minus 6x minus 6 equal to 0. I started with this because you have 6 here, so I will need to factor out so that the factorization will be more easier. That's why I started with this. It's still the same thing. A plus B and B plus A is the same thing. So now we factor out x here to have what? S into bracket x plus 1. We factor out minus 6 here to have x plus 1 equal to 0. Right? Now what they have in common again is x plus 1. You know what? You have what? X plus 1. X minus 6 equal to 0. Now it's either x plus 1 is equal to 0 or x minus 6 is equal to what? 0. Now look at this. We have x plus 1 equal to 0 or x minus 6 equal to 0. Here we have what? Minus 1. Here we have what? 6. And this is the value of x.